¿Eso es la chiva al río sucio?
Sí.
Entonces sale a las 8 de la mañana más o menos. That bus that's ahead of us right now, that's the Chiva bus that I will probably be on tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. As you can see, just a little bit of pollution.
After leaving the town of Jardin at 8 a.m., myself, a couple from the United States, along with our guide, started heading up into the mountains in a jeep on our way to visit La Cueva de los Guacharos, with guacharos being small birds. I only learned about Cueva de los Guacharos a short time before my trip to Jardin, and going by the photos that I saw, I was really looking forward to seeing the spot and taking some photos.
We just got dropped off by the Jeep, and that only took about 20 minutes. Now we're doing the walking portion. I'm not sure how far we're walking, but it'll probably be a little while. Up in the mountains once again.
Pajarito is bird. Bird is small. Pajarito.
So our guide was saying that there's black panthers deeper in the mountains up here, and there's also a small, I think he said a puma, but very rare to see it, so it'd be neat to see it, but definitely not likely.
Péndula. En Jardin, different name.
Sí, Gulungo. Sí.
Mochilero, ve. Ya. El nido. The home bird. No, look.
Es Gulungo.
Gulungo.
Es un nombre interesante.
Your name is
Tomás.
Más Jaime María.
Sí.
Manuel. Y vamos a ir siempre lento, slow.
No hay problema.
Looking.
Seems like the jungle's getting thicker and thicker as we get higher and higher up here. I think I heard something about 2,100 meters elevation or something like that, so it's nowhere near as high as Los Nevados or Volcan Purase. And you can't, I find that the altitude doesn't really bother my breathing. It's not hard to breathe at this altitude. These almost look like giant honeysuckles. Hope you can hear the bird sound. That's the Glunga. It's a cool sound that the Glunga makes. So apparently our guide just saw a couple of birds he's never seen up here before. Since we had a lot of luck. I'm not a big birder, but so apparently a couple parrots, but there's no way I can get them on the GoPro. Por favor.
Ortig, es una planta medicinal.
Uh-huh.
Se utiliza para la anemia y también puede producir con estos chuzitos dangerous.
Ah, sí.
Tiene alergia y puede.
Sí, sí, claro.
People indigen use to clean energy.
Clean energy.
Clean energy.
Ah, ok. Sí, ah, ok, entiendo.
Liberar.
Sí, 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 sí.
O para artritis. Artritis is good.
Ajá.
Artritis
Uh-huh.
también.
Para tocar, para tener picas.
No, artritis
So
es
he's saying that they'll use that leaf to cleanse their actual energy, but the bottom part is kind of poisonous, and if you rub it against your skin, it's going to give you an allergic reaction.
Esta parte toca en el cuerpo. The body, aquí, chakra, chakra,
Uh-huh.
tuk, later, energy.
Sangre.
No, no, no,
¿Sangre?
es slowly. No, es muy fuerte. Yo before con indígenas, antes.
So this is the ortiga plant, and then this big huge one, which I love, very prehistoric looking, is the elephant ear. Beautiful.
Yes, but it looks a little similar, didn't it?
Yeah. Todo esto es ortiga. Grupo. Un grupo. Possible the group.
Otro.
Otro amigo.
Another new bird,
People.
Incan J.
Incan jay.
Yeah, Inca like, you know.
Yeah.
J like the blue jay.
Yeah,
Quiero ir en Amazonas. Quiero. No sé
the beautiful.
Siete cueros. Nombre Siete Cueros.
Ah, okay.
Como se ven skins.
Hay mucha en Valle de Cocora.
Valle Cocora, excelente. Es muy lindo. Mucha gente hace científico.
Getting into all kinds of interesting conversations with our guide because he's done ayahuasca and he's into the chakras and opening up the pineal gland, and so this is actually a lot of fun. Kind of a bonus to be able to talk about this kind of stuff that I'm really interested in.
Más profundo.
Listen de crickets. Es bonito allá. Sí.
And now it was literally time to connect with nature. And the great thing was that the other two from the US were into all these topics too. And so we had some really great conversations and we connected really quickly.
Beautiful, peaceful walk through the forest. Temperature is just right for hiking. Guide says 10 more minutes, so that probably means 20. We'll see.
Y para mojar. Para mojar.
Look, he's already happy. He's got a big smile on his face now. Okay, so he is
And what's that?
he just took a big dose of this stuff right here.
Mame.
Mame.
Mame o mame.
Oh, she talk.
Otra vez. Somebody said. So this stuff is a kind of a concoction that he likes to take in the morning for more energy.
Hace eso. Later. Finish proceso.
Bueno.
Ya, bajando slow.
Sí.
Respirar. To clean
Breathe,
células.
clean the
The
cellular,
energy.
more energy.
It's gone, it's fine. Mambe mucho calcio. Calcio para lácteos, calcio. Lácteos, pero mambe más calcio, más vitamina, multivitamina. ¿Quieres? Vamos. Luego.
Luego.
Ok.
En el Salto Angel.
Ah, en la cascada, bueno.
Time for the adventure to begin. down the rope. Yeah, and it's only 55 pesos too.
But you went with a guide?
I went with a group.
A group?
Yeah.
Wow, these groups are impressive.
Yeah.
How many people in the group?
Well, there was 16 all total and 2 jeeps. So it was really, I was a little frustrated trying to get my photos because there's always a couple people. And in this case, a couple from Bogota. They went in the water, had to do a whole bunch of photos of themselves in the water. They wouldn't get out of, the way. So
Holding up the whole group.
finally somebody spoke up and said, hey, other people want to get photos without you in them.
Yeah. This is a nice sized group.
But yeah, I'd recommend if you have the time to do that tour as well. It's a shorter one too. It's only from 9:30 to you get back at about 2:30. But that one, there is a lock on a gate, so it is private property. So that one, I think you can get to on your own by a motorcycle perhaps, but you'd have to still pay a small entry fee and probably have a guide. All right, everybody, you're gonna get a first glimpse along with myself here of the waterfall. Salto Angel. We're in Venezuela, folks.
50 metros.
50 metros.
Wow.
Beauty.
Gorgeous.
Salto Angel in Colombia. Beautiful spot. Beautiful jungle, green. A little hard to get a good photo because there's a lot of spray coming this way, but I think I managed to rattle off a couple shots. So should turn out. So just so people have fair warning, it's definitely not as easy to get to Cueva de los Guacharos and Salto Angel, where we just were, as it was to get to Cueva del Esplendor yesterday. Much more walking, a lot more slippery, muddy trails, including that spot where the rope was. So again, I mean, I don't personally consider it difficult. It's just a matter of being cautious and taking my time. But, for people who have mobility issues, who are in really not very good cardio condition, maybe knee problems, this might not be the trek that you want to do. Just did a little detour off the main trail just to check this out. Looks like there's a waterfall right ahead there. Beautiful, peaceful, fresh air. I wish I had time to come out here exploring on my own so I could explore the river a little bit more thoroughly and check for other waterfalls, because I'm sure there's some really cool spots that I could shoot if I had the time. But anyway, get back on the main trail up here. Explorando.
Muy bien. Muy bonito el río.
I'm sure there's a nice waterfall down there when we're passing by it in the drag. Manuel. ¿No hay tiempo suficiente, 5 minutos para buscar? ¿Sí? Ok. Alright, so he gave me 5 minutes to come have a look, so this isn't really on the route, so you're probably seeing a spot that normally isn't on the tour. So this is pretty cool. So I'm gonna have to do this really quickly. Just have a look down here. Oh yeah. Look at that, there's a whole beautiful waterfall right there. Wow. I'm gonna extend the camera. That goes way down to a beautiful point. Wow. Beautiful. I'm gonna see if I can get around the corner here really quickly. See if there's anything that can be seen. Whoa, look at that. Look at that. This is very treacherous though. One slip and I'd be done. So yeah, I can't actually see the water, but that'd probably be near impossible to get down to, but there's a beautiful waterfall down there. But I can understand now why they don't let people go down there. Okay, so I think I can go back on the trail instead of going along that really treacherous, slippery part that I just went on and rejoin the others. Another little beautiful tiny waterfall. Now it's time for a little river crossing. Definitely making things a little more interesting. Not too bad though.
Ahí 5 minutos aquí vamos.
Alright, it's first glimpse time. Here we are coming down to CUEVA de los Guacharos. Looks like it's going to be pretty cool. Let's hope there's not a lot of people down here. Pretty awesome. This way, if you can hear me, is absolutely amazing. Wow, so unique and beautiful. Just amazing. I can stay at this place literally all day. Take different photos. We only have 30-40 minutes. So I'm going to gonna take a few more photos as quickly as I can because I won't quite never get back here. So.
And here's a few photos from the first part of the day. And if you're interested, you can find me on Instagram by looking for Thomas Dawson Photography.
So this is the waterfall that I saw from above earlier on, and I checked it out from that viewpoint up there. So yeah, this is the waterfall. I'm just on my own at the moment, down a different steep trail while the others are going to get lunch. And I'll catch up with them in a second here. But I think this waterfall here is part of what you see from down below. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure. I'm just going to extend the selfie stick here. Pretty amazing. So I don't know if I can really get a good photo from here anywhere. Yeah, I don't think the photo will really turn out because there's a lot of foliage blocking things, but it should look good in the video, I hope. A couple minutes away from our lunch place apparently. Just want to show you these giant ferns. Alright, let's do lunch in a banana leaf. Let's do the great unveiling.
That cool? Oh yeah.
It's my trucha, the trout.
Oh, and we have a spoon for the rice.
Plantain, papa, potatoes, and arroz rice. Looks good.
Este es pino colombiano, este.
¿Sí?
Pino
Pino
colombiano.
colombiano.
Sí,
Es nativo.
nativo, endémico.
¿Este es el único?
El único.
Endémico.
Pino?
En Colombia, sí.
What do you think so far of the tour?
Me encanta el tour.
Yo también.
Sí, sí. Es
Con
bueno.
gusto, mucho gusto.
Nos gusta caminar todo el día. Sí.
Vamos a dormir aquí, hammocks.
Sí.
Hammocks would be good.
It's okay.
Cantidad. Bajo la lengua.
Yes. 3 minutes.
3 minutes, want me to count? I'm timing you, honey.
La sopa.
Yeah, we'll call it soup.
You want no? No one?
Un poquito. Gotta try everything once. Okay, first where? Right in here. 3 minutos.
Not even a minute yet. And you've got it drooling down your chin. Still lots. Not even a minute.
Very dry.
There's a minute.
I'll check back in.
Rápido. En este forma porque es todo en mi.
Claro, también es bueno para la digestión. Lo dejo aquí para ir también que sube un poco a la mente, todo. Baja aquí, limpia, todo. La célula.
Diariamente.
Aquí también.
Salivas.
Solo un poco saliva, poquito para hacer
Okay,
la,
your 3
la mamba.
minutes is up.
con agua. It's okay. Bueno,
Los ingredientes son ingredientes.
Coca y un árbol llamado yarumo, cenizas de árbol yarumo para el calcio de la bica.
Es el árbol con hojas
Blancas,
blancas.
yellow tree, white tree.
And we're on our way back now, a 3-kilometer hike back to where we started, I guess. And just stopping at this cute little waterfall here. Kind of neat how it curves through the rock there. So I guess this is the last waterfall. I'm hoping we get a view from down there. Pretty cool. Almost looks like you could slide down. A little bit too steep, but I'm sure somebody'd be silly enough to try it. The others went ahead. I had to check out the extra little view. Pretty cool. And there's a second drop right here. And there's yet another drop to the waterfall. Ooh, that's cool. Just another beautiful view here in Jardin. Beautiful light right now. This is what would make an awesome sunset shot if I could be here for sunset, but that won't be happening. But slowly but surely we're getting back to, pretty sure it's not where we started. I think we're coming back to a different spot. It's starting to look like more like a bit of farmland. Don't know if you can hear the river down there, but guessing there's some more cascades down there. Sure would be fun to explore for a full day. Just might have to come back here. Just back that way about 15 minutes ago, past 4 backpacker European girls who are, well, and a couple of French people that I saw on the CUEVA bus on the way here from Rio Sucio, and they were just trekking on their own too. So obviously it is possible to come here and just do a little trek on one's own. This is the farm tour. More cows eating natural food, the way they're supposed to be. This is the Lulu fruit, Lulo. The beautiful countryside of Colombia. I could handle living somewhere like this. Well, it's a little bit of a trickle, not so much of a waterfall, but it looks like it'd be pretty big if it was all covered in white. Manuel said we're only going 3 more kilometers. I'm sure we've been walking for 10 kilometers already. So that last waterfall was Escalera, and they do rappel there apparently. I'm almost tempted. I talked to Manuel. He said that he confirmed that you can come here on your own basically, and as long as you can find your way around. It is a little confusing, I must admit, because the trails, as per usual, are not marked at all. I think I could figure it out, but it's tricky. Anyhow, I'm actually thinking about staying one more night, coming back here tomorrow, because I'm a little concerned that my photos aren't going to turn out because I was a little rushed. And wow, look at this neat little place. I could live in this. Could definitely live in this place. Es mi casa en el futuro.
So in wrapping up the video, I'd like to highly recommend that you come to Jardin and visit some of the surrounding area, including the waterfalls. And I want to thank Manuel for being a wonderful guide, and I highly endorse him as a guide as well. And so, until next time, thanks for watching. Hasta luego!
cute little place. Jugos naturales. Looks like we're going back in the tuk-tuk.
Damos 1000 de propina al
Well, it's a good thing that we like each other. Just a little trapped in here.
Shine.